Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at one of my older master grades, the Char customized Gelgoog version 2.0 from the original Mobile Suit Gundam. This was a requested review. This was requested by the Lord of the Scratch build, that's right, the King of the Crossbone kit, Strike03X. And really, who am I to deny a king? So, we're going to have a look at this kit and see what we got with this 2.0 version of this kit. Now the first thing you're going to notice when looking at this kit is the high level of detail they put into this. There's a lot of detail work, a lot of panel lining you got to do, and a lot of touch-ups. This kit they could have made very, very simple, but they made it very detailed and very, very nice looking. Kind of gives a flavor of real grade, even though this was made before real grades came out. See the extra engines there on the bottom? Remember, this is Char's suit, so it's 3 times faster. Like a lot of 2.0 kits, on at least Xeon 2.0s, the mono eye will move with the head. The head moves right, the mono eye moves right. Head moves left, the mono eye moves left. So it will look wherever it does. There's not a lot you can see of the mono eye, but it does look good. In terms of posability, you get these nice joints on the shoulders. You can see those little flaps to give it a little extra detail. Nice big bend out of the elbow, that looks real good. Big bend out of the shoulders. Nice waist articulation. You got a double jointed waist, and that'll move just about anywhere you want. And the hands are 2.0 hands, so each finger is individually articulated. Now from the upper half of this kit, we got a really, really good kit in terms of posability. Shoulders, arms, hands, do anything you want. Plenty of movement out of the head and waist. The bottom half, not quite as much. You can see we can move the legs about that far forward. The skirt armor does separate in a couple places, and that's about all you're going to get it bend out of the back of the leg. This isn't really this kit's fault as it is the design of the Gelgoog doesn't allow a whole lot of posability with that big skirt armor. You got really good feet, so they got a nice plant, and as I don't want to give you the impression that the legs are bad, you can still get some nice poses. You can see you got a bit of a running motion here, but it's just not as good as some other 2.0 kits. This is one of the easier kits to open the cockpit. You can see Char in there. Very simple, just slide it open. Lots of nice decals. You see Char Azable, you got a Gelgoog symbol on the shoulder. Another one on the back shoulder. Lots of other tiny little decals throughout. You got a Principality of Xeon for the back skirt armor. Very nice looking decals. They're subtle in some places, bigger in others. It gives a little nice detail to this kit. Now, putting this kit on an action bait does help the posability a little. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a very good connection. It's kind of loose, wobbly. It does the job, but it's not great. I kind of compare this to the Exeus connection. Does it get the job done? Yes. Could it do a better job? You bet it could. So, getting this airborne is possible, but can be a little tricky. Accessories, you don't get a ton with this kit. You get a beam rifle here, a very nice detailed beam rifle. Some more decals on there. If you really went to town and painted this would look great, but I haven't done much with it. Get a clear scope, which should be painted red, which I never bothered to. Holding this is no problem whatsoever. Full extension, point it anywhere you want. No issues at all holding anything. The reason I don't use the beam rifle is because I got this, a double-bladed beam saber. Again, more panel lining there. And you get your options of clear yellow blades. You get these almost scimitar-like blades. And you get some flat-out straight blades. The reason they give you two is that you can get two kind of effects. You can get this effect where it looks like he's actually twirling the blade around, kind of in a clockwise motion right now. Pardon me, counterclockwise. And there you see with the blade straight out. Looks very nice, so you can act as if it's not twirling the blade at all. They have a latch that opens on the skirt armor, so you can place the handle there. You also have these two little pieces here, Char and Lala, which I usually don't talk about. I don't really care for the little guys. But you also get this car. I use this car in my diorama for those of you who watch that video. Not so much useful as it is to see scale. If you put this next to a Gundam or a Gelgoog, you get an idea just how big these really are. Or they're supposed to be anyway. Now I saved the best for last in terms of accessories, the shield. You get this huge dry transfer decal, so I suggest you seal that. And you get all sorts of neat little gizmos on the inside of the shield you can do all sorts of stuff with. First you get a clamp, you can put the handle in there, and that clamps in just fine, no issues. You can take said clamp out of the shield, and you can plug it onto the back of the Gelgoog, and that'll twist into any angle you want so it won't get in the way. And that's real nice, and again, nice strong attachment. You get this double jointed arm that pops out of the shield, again with a plug on the back, and you can plug that into either one of those two plugs on the back, whichever so you choose. That holds that up just fine, looks really nice. And because it has a double jointed arm on it, you can move it out to any angle you want. You can kind of have it coming over the shoulder. You can do all sorts of neat things with the shield. Really nice attachment there. In terms of holding it, works just fine. In fact, almost a little too good. It isn't so much holding it as it's clamped onto the hand, and once you've got it on, it can be a little tricky to actually get the shield off. So no problems holding it. It's never going to drop it, no worries, and the arm is plenty strong enough to hold it up at any angle you so choose. And like I said, nice strong attachment, no problems there. In terms of bad nubs on this kit, there virtually are none. Very clean kit, doesn't need a lot of cleaning up, very good in that respect. In terms of posability, you can get some really good poses out of this thing, but not quite as many as other 2.0 kits. The legs hamper things a bit, and there aren't a ton of great accessories with this kit. You pretty much get 3, but they're all real good. Final thoughts on this kit. I'm giving this kit a thumbs up. I don't want anyone to get the impression that this is a bad kit by any stretch of the imagination. This is a great addition to any collection. This is a great 2.0 and a huge improvement over the original 1.0 Gelgoog. Any problem this kit has pretty much has to do with the design of the Gelgoog itself and not the model. The legs are so big and bulky, the skirt armor is so big and in the way, there's not so many poses you can pull off with this guy. That being said, this is still a really fun build. If you put in some effort and put in some detail work, this is a great looking Master Grade. It looks great sitting on a shelf, and the accessories that do come with it are all great. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. If you got any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll answer them as best I can. Please leave a comment. You guys know I love reading them. And stay tuned for more. I always got more reviews coming, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. Dude, not cool.